Coming up on Cinemania, we'll head down the aisle for the top 5 wedding films, learn a few trade secrets on how to work with children in front of the camera, and find the cutest and cuddliest on-screen animals. All this and more as we look at the silver screen's best and worst in Cinemania. But first, shine your shoes and grab the tissues because you're invited to count down Cinemania's top 5 silver screen weddings. At number 5, we watch as some old friends walk down the aisle for American Pie, The Wedding.
Michelle Annabeth Flaherty, I love you.
We got it together, didn't we?
More than I could ever explain.
Isn't that nice?
Will you marry me?
Yes.
It's my son.
Fans have watched their favourite characters move through the rites of passage since the original American Pie film in 1999. In the third film, all Jim wants is for his partner Michelle to have the most perfect wedding day imaginable. But in true American Pie fashion, everything goes horribly wrong.
What about the dining room?
From the moment he proposes, awkward yet hilarious situations arise, but they ultimately have their dream wedding.
From the animal.
James Emmanuel Levenstein and Michelle Annabeth Flaherty, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That's why this wedding is number 5. At number 4, we find the wedding film, The Groomsman.
What are you worried about? Getting married.
Writer, director, actor Edward Burns was the brains behind this ensemble coming-of-age drama. The wedding film follows a man played by Burns who is on the brink of marriage but is questioning his decision.
You know, of course I feel the same way. You know, you're being irrational. Yes, I love you, but can I say that positively, you know, I'm ready to get married and have kids? I don't know.
Excuse me?
My man.
Adding to his confusion are his longtime friends, the groomsmen, each with strong opinions and dramas of their own. The groomsman's slogan is, "There's a difference between getting older and growing up." The recipe for a truly entertaining, laugh-out-loud wedding comedy.
The Groomsmen.
That's why this wedding comes in at number 4 on Cinemania's list of top 5 wedding films.
I was feeling it.
We started to rock.
In third position, we find another comedy, Confetti. This, however, is a comedy with a twist and answers the question, what do you get when you put Britain's top comedic talent together, throw away the script, and tell them to plan 3 original weddings? The answer is Confetti. This film follows 3 very different and original couples who fight it out for the exclusive most original wedding title. Couple number 1 are passionate musical and theatre fans.
Make you laugh.
Is that how?
Harmony.
Couple number 2, the tennis players, have only one thing in mind, winning. While couple number 3 are naturists who don't want to feel restricted by clothing on their big day.
I mean, I can't take my eyes off.
For this wedding comedy, the director decided the best way to get a natural performance from the talent was to ditch the script and let the cast shape the plot, making this wedding tale worthy of third position.
You're both singing in different keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is that how?
harmony.
Oh.
At number 2, we find a film which features multiple weddings, focusing on a couple of committed womanizers who crash them. That's right, it's the Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn comedy, The Wedding Crashers.
I think we only use 10% of our hearts.
What do we got?
This is the Kentucky Derby of weddings.
So what angle are you gonna play here?
I'm gonna go with the balloon animal display for the kids.
I want a bicycle.
Buddy, that's gonna take a lot of balloons.
Make me a bicycle clown.
The comedy follows friends John and Jeremy as they sneak into weddings for the sole purpose of seducing attractive guests. The scam, however, finds them in trouble when John falls in love at the same wedding where Jeremy seduces Gloria, a girl who won't let him go.
I love you.
I'm sorry? I gotta get out of here pronto. I got a stage 5 clinger.
I need some alone time with her.
I'm terrified of this broad.
Here you are.
For this wedding-packed film, a real wedding planner was kept on set to ensure that all the weddings looked realistic, making this film worthy of second position.
You can go if you want. You're going to be...
Finally, Cinemania's #1 wedding film is dark yet romantic. It's Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. Based on a Russian fairy tale, Corpse Bride is a project that was 10 years in the making. Its star, Victor, is a young man who is engaged to Victoria, but when he struggles to make sense during their rehearsal, Victoria's parents begin to change their mind.
You do not? No, I meant no, I do not wish to be married. That is, I want very much to... Ow!
When the nervous Victor travels to the woods to practice his vows, he unknowingly slips Victoria's ring onto a dead corpse. She drags Victor into the underworld, where she declares their union.
You may kiss the bride.
Emily, the corpse bride, believes she is betrothed to the living Victor.
Who is she? I'm his wife. Maggots.
In Tim Burton's ghoulish but hilarious animation, the world of the dead is full of colour, music and fun, while the land of the living is black, white and oppressive. The unusual tale behind this matrimonial union is the reason The Corpse Bride is Cinemania's greatest wedding feature. There's a saying in the industry that you should never work with animals or children, but in some cases, it's necessary. Let's have a look behind the scenes at some youngsters in action. The young actors in the Harry Potter series have more or less grown up on screen, and with each film, it's clear that their talent and ability grow. For Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, actress Emma Watson reflected on how far the group had come, commenting that in the first two films, the director was directing the stars as well as teaching them. But by the third instalment, the director was able to shoot longer, more complicated shots. The film Nanny McPhee was written by its star, Emma Thompson. She praised the younger cast for their unrestricted ability to perform, describing it as beautiful.
For the 17th time, they're nannyless.
We got rid of her in 3 days, 8 hours and 47 minutes.
Most of the time, the camera just captured the child stars in the moment. The donkey, however, proved more difficult to control and wasn't as cute either. In particular, Thompson praised the twins who together played the baby. There was one moment in the film where the baby wailed on cue. Thompson insists that she wasn't poked or anything, she just knew what she had to do. A trick used for the youngsters who performed in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was to hide cast members and sets until their characters were to see them in the film. That way, their reactions would be entirely their own. That's how they got Georgie Henley, who played Lucy, to scream with terror when she first meets Mr. Tumnus. It's also how they got her wide-eyed expression of delight when she first enters the world of Narnia. It's easy to make Dakota Fanning happy on the set. Just get the lead actor to carry her around.
It's part of her contract. I have to carry her everywhere. Believe it?
Time now to tour the festival circuit. Stay tuned as we travel around the globe and count down Cinemania's top 5 film festivals. At number 5, we turn the spotlight to focus on Thai cinema at the Bangkok International Film Festival. If you head to downtown Bangkok, you'll find some of the more recognisable faces from the Thai film industry as they traipse down the red carpet. The dynamic city is the ideal backdrop for an equally energetic festival featuring cultural events, conferences, industry workshops and lectures, as well as over 120 movies from across the globe. Organisers focus on bringing together a diverse selection of movies, with past lineups including entries from countries such as Chile, Poland, France, Canada and Hungary. Thai audiences have responded enthusiastically to this chance to watch the works of international and local masters, both past and present. Young filmmakers from the region see the festival as a rare chance to platform their work before their Western counterparts. It's this quality that distinguishes Bangkok from the 3,500 other festivals that take place annually around the globe. The Czech Republic's best-known international film festival, Karlovy Vary, comes in at number 4. In 2006, the 41st Karlovy Vary International Film Festival presented 230 feature and documentary films, including 15 world premieres and 39 European or international premieres. The 9-day festival attracted more than 1,500 film professionals and journalists from around the world, along with 135,400 spectators. The International Film Festival, which takes over the picturesque spa town of Karlovy Vary, has become one of the major dates in the film industry calendar. The town really knows how to put on a show, with visitors to the festival treated to entertainment in and out of the cinemas, making Karlovy Vary Cinemania's 4th greatest film festival. At number 3, we find the Berlin Film Festival, Berlinale. One of the world's largest festivals, the Berlinale screens over 300 films in its competition and sidebar events. It's unique among top festivals in that 400,000 tickets are sold to the public for over 1,000 screenings. The festival winners receive golden or silver bears, the emblem of the German capital. The bears are made out of bronze and are then galvanized silver and gold. That means the first people to find out who have won the prized bear statues are the workers at the Noack Metalworks. They're the ones who produce the bears and engrave the names on them just before the award ceremony. While Hollywood films play a central role, the Berlinale often has a European flavour that reflects the commercial revival of the continent's cinema. The Berlinale is the first major festival of the year and is considered one of the world's most important film festivals, making it Cinemania's 3rd greatest. At number 2, we find the Venice Film Festival, the world's oldest cinema competition that still takes place today. The festival is run every year around late August, with the coveted Golden Lion the ultimate prize. Here, celebrities can't arrive in limousines and instead turn up aboard boats. As a new festival kicks off, Venice is flooded with a flurry of boat activity. The water taxis carry various actors and directors from the elegant Western Excelsior centre of Festival Land to the Lido's Casino, home to the daily press conferences. There's always a glitzy start to what promises to be a glamorous show.
No, they can't take that away from me.
Every night for 10 nights, the red carpet of the Venice Film Festival is loaded with photographers and fans waiting to catch a glimpse of their favourite celebrity.
My dreams.
That makes this festival Cinemania's 2nd greatest. For our number 1 position, we head over to Cannes for the sun, the screenings and the celebrity spotting. The festival, which first began in 1946, screens around 20 feature films for the competition, with many more screened out of competition. Previous festival winners include Michael Moore, Roman Polanski, Lars von Trier and Jane Campion. The films are judged by the Cannes jury, comprising of film personalities, whether it be actors, writers or directors. For example, past jury presidents include Clint Eastwood, Martin Scorsese, David Lynch and Quentin Tarantino. Every year, around 20 top international films tussle for the prestigious Palme d'Or as stargazers are treated to celebrity eye candy with dazzling actresses and actors both on the jury and the red carpet. The big question on the global film industry's mind is who will win the top prize? Cannes is now the world's biggest and most famous film festival. As the most glamorous stars descend on the Riviera resort, so too do the young hopefuls in search of a dream. This festival continues to recognise outstanding talent, whilst at the same time inspiring the industry's next generation. That makes Cannes Cinemania's greatest film festival. We'll now look into the life of actress June Allyson, the stage, film and television star, best known for her girl-next-door charm and winsomely husky voice.
That dancing Cleopatra was always on the spot. She gave those poor Egyptian kings something else to watch beside the Sphinx.
During World War II, American GIs pinned up photos of Rita Hayworth and Betty Grable, but June Allyson was the girl they wanted to come home to. Petite, blonde and alive with fresh-faced optimism, she seemed the ideal sweetheart and wife. Born Ella Geisman in the Bronx, New York, and brought up in near poverty, the bubbly blonde actress began her career in live theatre and made her feature film debut in the 1943 big screen version of the Broadway musical Best Foot Forward.
And when they start to play the blues, you'll never, never choose to lose the blues.
Under contract with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, she went on to play wholesome, perky roles in a string of light comedies, musicals and romances, including Music for Millions, Two Girls and a Sailor, and Good News.
Why wouldn't he use yours?
Oh, no, every band leader wants to use his own arrangement.
In 1949, she starred with Elizabeth Taylor, Janet Leigh and Margaret O'Brien in Little Women.
You have a lot to do.
Goodbye, my darlings.
Goodbye, Mommy. Goodbye, Mommy. Goodbye, Mommy.
Although ranked as one of the 10 leading box office stars in the mid-1950s, her Hollywood career waned at the end of that decade and she moved into television. June passed away in July 2006, but lives on thanks to her memorable cinematic performances. Time to count down Cinemania's best animal films, from the cute and cuddly to the weird and woolly. Which will come in at number 1? At number 5, we find the inspirational animal tale 8 Below. Based on actual events, this highly involving story is about a team of 8 sled dogs who are stranded in the harsh conditions of Antarctica and must fend for themselves for close to half a year.
Proper medical attention. What are we going to do about the dogs? We can only carry what we can. We can fly right back, bring the dogs out. I'll be back. I promise.
Paul Walker's Jerry Shepherd is a survival guide on a research mission who has grown quite attached to his team of skilled sled dogs. But after the onset of the mother of all storms forces an immediate evacuation and the severe weather conditions prohibit travel back to the outpost for months, the dogs are forced to brave the bleak elements on their own. The picture's most remarkable achievement is the sled dogs, played by 16 animal actors and their trainers, who were responsible for creating 8 very individual and engaging characters.
They saved my life. These 8 amazing dogs.
At number 4, we find the DreamWorks animated feature, Madagascar. Madagascar is the story of a group of sophisticated urbanite New York zoo animals that venture out of their gilded cage to experience the city for one night.
It just doesn't get any better than this, you know? Until they wanted a night on the town.
Let's go. What? Come on, we can be back by morning. The penguins are gone.
Unfortunately, they are apprehended by the police and shipped back to the wild. The ship is then sabotaged, and the 4 friends find themselves washed ashore on the exotic island of Madagascar.
Sent way out of town.
Oh, great. This is just great.
This could be the best thing that's ever happened to us. No, 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 no.
Now, these native New Yorkers need to find out how to survive in the wild and discover the true meaning of the phrase, "It's a jungle out there."
We're from New York, and we...
All hail the New York Giants!
Our number 3 animal adventure is another animation, this time set in the Ice Age. The saber-toothed tiger, sloth, and woolly mammoth who teamed up for the first film returned for the climate-warming sequel, Ice Age 2.
You think she's the girl for me?
Oh yeah, she's tons of fun, and you're no fun at all. She completes you.
In Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, Manny the Mammoth, Sid the Sloth and Tiger Diego are delighting in their warming world where the Ice Age is coming to an end, creating water parks, geysers and tar pits. But the friends find out a massive glacial dam is about to break, letting loose a mass of water which will submerge their valley. Their only hope lies at the other end of the valley, so the 3 friends, along with a mammoth called Ellie and 2 possums, Crash and Eddie, set off to cross an increasingly hazardous terrain to get to safety. Their adventure is Cinemania's 3rd greatest. Cinemania's 2nd position is held by the 2 tigers who featured in Two Brothers, a film by French director Jean-Jacques Annaud. Annaud, who is best known for directing The Bear in 1988, swapped directing bears for directing tigers.
And the other, bold and fierce.
Two Brothers is the story of twin tigers born in the jungle. Fate plays its role, and the tigers are separated. One tiger is sold to the circus, and the other trains to become one of the best fighters in the region. When they are fully grown, the tigers reunite, and against all odds, are determined to never be separated again.
By the love of a child.
You must stay in the jungle forever.
The amazing scenery and animal expressions make this live-action animal adventure worthy of 2nd position. Cinemania's number 1 animal film is Over the Hedge, a film in which nature and development collide.
What is this thing?
Heather, no!
I'm scared. Me too, Mama.
Shh, it's okay. It's just, what is this thing, Lou?
Well, it's Vern?
Well, it's obviously some kind of bush.
I would be a lot less afraid of it if I just knew what it was called. Let's call it Steve.
Steve?
It's a pretty name.
Steve sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm a lot less scared of Steve.
Oh, great and powerful Steve! What do you want?
I don't think it can speak, but...
Based on a comic strip by Michael Fry and T. Lewis, this cute and witty animal film tells the tale of wild animals adapting to their suburban human neighbours. The film explores how humans look from an animal's perspective.
Hey, kids!
In search of food, they realise that opening biscuit packages is so much easier than collecting nuts. The animals are quickly hooked.
Now the lines have been drawn over that hedge.
That makes the animal film Over the Hedge worthy of Cinemania's number 1 position. That's all we've got time for. Be sure to tune in next time for your dose of Cinemania.
Let's party!